Close your eyes for a moment and picture this. It's the early 1980s and the sun is setting on a small town street. Suddenly, a beacon glows ahead the arcade. That pulsating neon sign promising adventure, laughter, and just maybe immortality on a high score list. For so many of us, those arcades weren't just buildings, they were portals to another world. A world of beeps, boops, and boundless excitement. Today, on Nostalgia Time, we're stepping back into that electric embrace. We'll relive the games, the friends, the magic. Do you remember your first time walking through those doors, the air thick with possibility? Let's journey together, quarter by quarter. Pushing open those heavy doors, you're hit by a symphony of sounds. The relentless waka waka of Pac-Man, the triumphant fanfare of a pinball victory, quarters clinking into slots like rain on a tin roof. The air smells of popcorn, hot pretzels, and that unique electric ozone from overheating circuits. It's overwhelming, isn't it? But in the best way. Walls lined with temptations. Galaga fighters zooming, Frogger hopping dangerously close to traffic. You clutch your handful of quarters, heart racing. Where to start? This was our playground, our coliseum. Friends from school gathered here after homework, turning ordinary evenings into epic quests. What was the first machine that called to you? Let's start with the king, Pac-Man. Released in 1980, this little yellow fellow gobbled up our hearts and our allowances, guiding him through that twisting maze, munching dots while dodging Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde, pure adrenaline. One wrong turn and ghosts closing in, but oh, the thrill of power pellet revenge. I remember my first high score, initials AAA, blinking proudly. Everyone crowded around, cheering or jeering. It wasn't just a game. It was a test of wits and nerve. Hours melted away as we chased those elusive fruits for bonus points. Did Pac-Man ever make you feel like a hero? Coming up, the thunderous world of pinball. Then there were the pinball wizards. Machines like Black Knight or Gorger, growling their electronic taunts. Plunge that ball, nudge the table just right, feel the tilt warning buzz under your palms. Multi-ball. Lights flashing, bells ringing, scores skyrocketing. It was physical, visceral, a dance with gravity and skill. We'd pool quarters for one more game, hypnotized by the chaos. Losing a ball was heartbreak, but the next plunge brought hope. These weren't video games, they were mechanical symphonies. I can still hear that satisfying thwack of flippers. Friends became rivals here, bonds forged in friendly competition. Next, the vertical shooters that had us defending Earth. Galaga, those relentless waves of insects from space. You'd capture one fighter with another, doubling your firepower, only to lose it in a tragic dive. The strategy, the patterns you memorized after countless quarters. Beep, beep, beep of incoming foes, your thumb blistering on the fire button. High scores meant mastery, your initials glowing like trophies. Arcades were full of these shooters, space invaders before it, defender twisting your mind with its complexity. We felt like pilots in a real war, saving humanity one screen at a time. Pause and think, did you have a favorite Galaga stage? Now let's climb some barrels with a plumber's nemesis. Donkey Kong in 1981 introduced us to Jumpman, later Mario, leaping girders, dodging barrels, rolling relentlessly downhill. Climb those ladders, avoid fireballs, rescue the damsel. Simple yet fiendishly addictive. The Hammerman Hammer power-up felt godlike. We puzzled over patterns, shared tips like secrets. This game birthed legends, franchises that endure. Arcades buzzed with "did you see that ladder jump?" moments. It taught persistence, fail, insert quarter, try again. Reflect on that. How many skills did we gain from these pixel battles? Up next, the roar of engines and speed demons. For speed lovers, pole position put you in the cockpit, qualifying laps under countdown pressure, then racing AI cars on twisting tracks. The engine revs, the landscape blurs, lean into turns, pray for no spin-out. Sit-down cabinets shook with every bump. We'd line up, quarters ready, dreaming of real racetracks. Outrun later brought beaches and pop songs. These games ignited passions, some of us even took up driving with more caution. The arcade was diverse, shooters, platformers, racers for every mood, but it was the people that made it special. Let's talk about those friendships next. Arcades thrived on community. Gather with buddies, bet quarters on who tops the board. High score initials became fame, JTM or XYZ legends. Tournaments erupted spontaneously. Best of 3 on Gauntlet, co-op against demons. Laughter when someone died first, cheers for clutch revives. Girls and boys side by side, no judgments, just fun. Birthdays celebrated here, first crushes sparked over shared games. It was social media before screens in pockets. Those bonds, lifelong. I smile thinking of winter nights, snow outside, warmth inside with friends. But as nights deepened, magic peaked. Peak times were electric Friday nights, arcades pulsing like living hearts. Every machine occupied, lines forming, energy contagious. The guy with the unbeatable Pac-Man score, a god. Stories swapped between games. School drama, dreams of pro gaming before a sports. Vendors hawking sodas, pizza slices devoured mid-play. Time stopped, parents' curfews ignored just a bit longer. These were our rites of passage, confidence builders in pixelated trials. Heart swells remembering that shared joy, uncomplicated happiness. Yet all eras evolve, what came next tested our arcades. The climax, beating your rival's score, initials locked in forever. That rush, better than any win elsewhere. Or co-op victories in Gauntlet, Warrior, Wizard, Valkyrie, Elf conquering dungeons together. Laughter echoing as we yelled Red Elf low on health, pure teamwork bliss. Late hours brought introspection, 2 quarters gone, sitting watching others, pondering life's levels. These moments shaped us, teaching resilience, joy in pursuit. Arcades peaked mid-80s, cultural icons in movies like Tron, War Games. But whispers of change, home computers, Nintendo Entertainment System arriving. Hold that feeling, it's bittersweet. By late 80s, the tide turned. Affordable home consoles like Atari then NES brought arcades home. No more quarters, play anytime. Graphics improved, but magic dimmed, missing crowds, that communal spark. Arcades shifted to pricier games, fewer locations. Many closed, signs dark, leaving wistful voids in strip malls. We mourned, yet carried memories. Today, retro revivals honor them, emulators, conventions. But nothing matches original glow. It reminds us, cherish peaks, adapt to change. As we near journey's end, let's reflect on what those neon nights meant to you. Here we are, quarters spent, hearts full. 80s arcades, where we grew, laughed, competed, connected. They taught us joy in simple pursuits, value of friends, thrill of challenge. Though faded, their light endures in our stories. What's your cherished memory, top score, epic fail, friend you met there? Share in comments below, we read every one. If this stirred your soul, like, subscribe to Nostalgia Time for more trips back. Hit notification bell for weekly wonders from 60s, 90s. Until next time, keep those neon dreams alive. Thank you for journeying with me.